What a life.
Hello, welcome back to Morrowind. Tonight I'm meant to be going to the pub, but here's a secret for you. I'm not. Instead,
Strange times and strangers.
I know it is strange, but no, I'm not tonight. I'm staying in and playing Morrowind because it's too cold. It's bloody freezing out there, and I just don't want to leave the house. It's nice and warm here. I'm gonna stand by this virtual fire. And this, look, I didn't notice this last time, a little carved bear, that's cool. What's that on there? An ancient Nord coin, I think. Oh no, an expensive amulet. Not very good capacity on it though, I don't want it. Yep. I wonder if the mic picked up that, sorry, my cat is meowing at me. I'm going to cut this intro off short already. Anyway, completely lost my train of thought there. What was I saying? I was rambling about a bear, I think. The wooden bear. No, virtual fires. I'm staying in and staying where it's warm. I'm going to play some Morrowind. And I'm going to hang out in the virtual cold weather rather than the real cold weather. And what do we have to do today? I think first of all, I want to kind of just explore the Skarl village. Because we haven't had a chance to, and once we're done with that, we'll start reading the story of Avar Stonezinger and maybe start making a plan of which stones to visit. I suppose I'm near the Windstone. Is that the barrow that I passed last time? It might be. So that might be our first stop. But we're going to hang around here and talk to some people, see what else we can learn about the skull. And maybe find Captain... I need to look up the names. Captain Carius and Carnius. There you go. Carius and Carnius. Why did they name them Carius and Carnius? It's so difficult to keep track of. I'm gonna have a look around and see if I can find any clues about the whereabouts of Captain Carnius. Because maybe the Skarl are lying to us and maybe he's hidden here somewhere. And it does feel like we've been given this quest to go off and leave town, and maybe they're just trying to get me out of the way. It is middle of the night. Wonder if anyone will mind. I don't think the doors will be locked or anything. Oh, I noticed as well the music was a bit quiet, I thought, on the last episode. I think the Skyrim music is a bit quieter. You know, I haven't like balanced all the different music I'm using in the game. I think the Skyrim music's a bit quiet. I think I can afford to bump it up a little bit. I'm going to regret that. Yeah, let's just go from house to house and see who we can talk to. Oh, sorry to intrude. Nice and warm in here.
My son, my poor son. Please help a sad old man.
Another old topless man. How many people sleep here? How many sons do you have? Which? Let's not judge before we've spoken to him. The Doors of the Spirit. It's a very Dwemer book, isn't it? Yeah. Is it? Where is it? Live in one world with your spirits. Honor the spirits within and without you. Do not grieve the dead. Take shelter in their arms. The waiting, I don't know if this is... At first glance, I think this is a Dwemer book. Talking, you know, capitalized ancestors and spirits and stuff. But then it's talking about guardians of your hearth, Teachers of Wisdom. Maybe this is a Nordic, a Skarl book. Not sure. I mean, ignore the the depiction of like why is that Ghost Gate? I don't think that's meant to be there. Blasphemous Revenants is an interesting book to find out here. What else do you have? Poison Song 2. Corpse Preparation. Yeah, this is the Book of Daedra. Who are you? What's going on here? Let's speak to this guy. This has become interesting.
No, don't eat the skin, for God's sake. You don't know where it's been.
I know. Lasner. Timvril? Is that you, son? Oh, I'm sorry. Please forgive the ramblings brought on by an old man's anguish. What's bothering you, Lasnia? My son, Timvril, was getting water and fell into our well. I'm so lonely without him. Ever since his mother passed, Timvril has been my only companion. The pool beneath the well leads to a series of ice caverns known as Rimhole. So my boy may still be alive, but I am too frail to search the caves, and everyone else in the village is convinced Timvril is already dead. I must know if he lives. Please, High Elf, will you enter Rimhole and learn the fate of my son? Yeah, okay, just because we're invested in searching the area, who knows, maybe Captain what's this, Carnius? Captain Carnius? Maybe the captain is hidden down there. Maybe that's why the rest of the village don't want you to search. And also you have an interesting book collection, so I'd quite like to know what I think there's more to you than meets the eye. I'll help you, Lasnia. It's possible Timvril lives. You will help me. Oh, thank you, High Elf. Since my son... so my cat's knocking things over in the background. If you can hear any sounds, it's cat sounds. Since my son fell into our well, I have kept it locked to avoid any more unfortunate accidents. Here's the key. The well is out back. The waters of the well lead to Rimhole, but there is said to be another, more direct entrance to the ice caves somewhere outside the village. I know not where such an entrance may be, though it's probably hidden somewhere nearby. Now hurry, return when you have news of my son. Well, do I go via the well or try and find this hidden entrance? Meat on the shelf there. Human flesh? What? All cries are waking, whitest white of all white, blackest blacks of all blacks, shame and sun, sun and shadow, stronger than gods, brighter than mortals, only he is awake, only he is alive. This guy is a dreamer. What is going on here? The Red Mountain, the bloody Blight and Dagoth, they followed us here. Stronger than gods, brighter than mortals, only he is awake, only he is alive. He knows the names of the naming, he knows the weight and the waiting. He enters into every star and moon, he shines through their shadows. One shape, one spelling, one wraith, one casting. From darkness he is armed, from light he is warded. He is all things, Drake, Lich, Theomen. On rivers of fire he comes forth, through storms of dreams he rides. With slivers of steel he pierces the heart. So that's all quite direct stuff here. We've got rivers of fire is red mountain erupting. Through storms of dreams he does come to people in their dreams. You know, that's why you get people called dreamers. And slivers of steel he pierces the heart. That's the Kagranak's tools and the heart of Lorcan. All spells, powers, curses broken. The chains are shattered. The scales fall away. I see you with my eye, and all is silence. I wake. I remember. Lord. Hanin's wake. And this might be interesting. Let's read this. And upon that year of the reign of Wulfharth and his sons, the magnificence that was Mordrin Hanin ended in this world. Representative of Ashal Maria, Mel Kashishi, and Al-Sotha gathered in a great host at the vastness of Asurnabitashipi. Even Hilbengard and Dorak Gusal were lured there from their forge, and for a time the fires of Anud Nabia were silent. And thus on the 9th day of the morning, many slaves and enemies were sacrificed to the cup of passage. Were sacrificed, and the cup of passage was mixed according to the direction of Hanin's formulae. 2 parts blood of traitors, 1 part heart of Daedra, 1 part mixed bitter green petals, void salts, green lichens, and bone meal, 1 part moon sugar, and 5 parts flin. A lot of booze in that cocktail. That's a strong cocktail. Combine blood, heart, moon sugar in large ebony alembic. Heat fire fed by bones of traitors. Condense vapors into large ebony flask. For a hot drink, strain contents through scamp skin and mix with flin in a large mug, slowly stirring with a glass rod. For a chilled drink, mix in a flask with pure Skyrim ice and shake vigorously. Strain through winged twilight membrane and served in gem-encrusted goblet. The wake was considered a great success, as the beverage killed a great many guests, and thus Mordrin Hanin was supplied with companions in the next world. So this is... Context is difficult with this book. I've never read this before, and that was quite interesting. Someone died. Hanin died. Hanin is dead. This is his wake. And they served this poison cocktail to all of the guests to kill them so that they would join Hanin in the next world, I guess. Any other context, I don't know. Okay, I was a bit worried that he was trying to make that cocktail, but it doesn't look like it.
My son, my poor son.
But yeah,
Please help
bit of
a
a
sad old man.
boding feeling about... Ooh, what's that? What is that up there? Scroll of Bloodfire. Restore fatigue. I guess the important thing to note here is that he has magical scrolls hidden about his cabin. This guy, something going on here. I am intrigued. Let's find the well. There's the well. Let's just go down the well right now then. Well, this is an interesting diversion already. Oh, wait. It's not the well? Is there another well? Oof. I'm surprised you have a cold standing out here in the snow in the middle of the night. There's another well over here. You did say it was behind the house. Well, well. Tribunal. Let's go. Right. I am underwater. Okay, it's quite bright down here. Oh, I've got my light spell. Okay, we can handle this. Skeleton, that's already unusual for Solstheim. Draga, maybe. Reiklings or Frost Actionix, but it's a straight up skeleton. That is unusual. Oh, he's coming, he's on his way. A berserker. Okay, so he does have a Nordic weapon. Where are you going? These axes are very expensive. I just noticed that. I think I'll have the other one as well. Do you have this passage down here? Let's go up first. Oh, okay. That's it. Any useful potions that levitate? Water breathing. Invisibility, they're probably the only useful things in here. This chest. Ooh, Nordic Mail Gauntlet. Heavy armor rating 23. Nordic Silver Dagger. Nordic Mail. Well, it looks like that gives me some armor. Capacity 25, very good. I can't remember what the Wolf Gauntlet was, but it wasn't 25. That is amazing for enchanting. Alright, okay, we can enchant that right now, in fact. Let's do it. So this is the Restore Health on Touch Gauntlet, so I don't need that too much. So on the original Gauntlet, I could do Restore Health on Touch, 19 to 20 points. Let's see what I can fit on this one. So I'm thinking maybe I could do Blind on Touch. I'll do the same enchantment just to compare first of all. Oh yeah, I could do 39 point. Okay. What if I did like Blind on Touch? $100 points for 5 seconds. It's not. No. Maybe not worth it for something I'd have to recast all the time. I'm gonna have a mess around. Be right back. Alright. What if I do an Absorb Attribute spell? That's what I'm thinking. Maybe get rid of that and do the Agility second. Increase my chance to hit, reduce their chance to hit, and dodge. and increase how hard I hit. That could be quite cool. Knock that down by 2. Get this up a little bit. It's quite generous. You can get quite a lot out of it. Gauntlet of Entropy. Kind of makes sense. Things like, you know, their strength, moving away from them into me. Vaguely what entropy means, isn't it? I think so. I'm gonna try it because that's something I haven't really tried before, and even though I was toying with doing like damage attributes, but that's very expensive, and it just weakens the enemy. But this weakens them and buffs me at the same time. It's only temporary, but maybe it'll be worth it. Let's try it. What happened? Oh, the sound's cut out again. But I have made it. Where can I hotkey this? Instead of Soul Trap. Yeah, my helmet does Soul Trap, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. Gauntlet of Entropy. Okay, right, okay, just reboot the game. Be right back. Okay, let's continue on. We're looking for someone called, what's his name? Timval. That's right. I mean, if he fell down the well and landed in the water, maybe he did. Makes sense. Maybe he would have climbed out of the water to keep warm and then continued on in this cave trying to find a way out. So he might still be alive. Let's try out this gauntlet. See what happens. Ow.
I've had enough
Ow.
of you. Die, damn you!
Oh, but I do hit harder. That does help. Alright. Oops. Oh, I'll have that, thank you. Can't carry many of those, they're quite heavy. Right, I need some health. Is that Timval?
Damn you!
Oh, I hit really hard with this. I am nearly dead though. Can I carry one more? I can. There's another skeleton over here, the dead kind. Dagger and your gold, I guess. Another skeleton coming for us. Oh no! That was very lucky. Did that guy just sneeze over there? That's quite funny. No, I can't carry any more of those. Hello? Oh, you're the guy, Timval. Intruder! Who dares venture so deeply into the halls of Rimhall? The mantle of woe is mine. Do you hear? I have claimed the robe and its power. Mantle of woe, you say? Behold the vestments I now wear. When I read the old stories, I had to learn the truth. Could it be that an item of such grand magicka lies so close at hand in the caves beneath my very village? I could contain my eagerness no longer, and I jumped into the well. I braved Rimhall's dangers, and at last my efforts were rewarded. Soon the dead shall walk, and Timval the Dark shall lead them. Ooh. Does sound quite good. But I've been sent here by your father. Take off that robe and end this madness. Your father loves you, Timval, and only wants you to be happy. I don't know. I think your father might be into this. Or maybe these are all of your books up there. They were, weren't they? They were your books. I understand. Together we shall bring death to the worms of Solstheim. Such power must never be wielded by one so feeble. Look, Timval, your affairs are your own business. I will take my leave. I think not, stranger. Your finding me here was destiny. I seek to raise an army of the dead, and I need as many fresh corpses as I can get. Oh, bloody hell, Timval. You don't want to do this.
You will die where you stand.
What else you got? Ow. Look, stop summoning skeletons and talk to me. I can do this all day.
You're growing weak.
We're getting nowhere here. Hey.
End your fight. I'm leaving.
You're not going anywhere. There's nowhere for you to go. My journal's been updated. I've killed Timval. I should return to Lasnir and give him the bad news. I could always lie about what happened. I think I will. The Mantle of Woe. Constant effect, drain personality, 100 points on self. That explains a few things. Weakness to normal weapons, 20% on self. Fortify, that's the one. Maximum magicka, 5 times. Intelligence on self. Sun damage on self. Fortify conjuration. Very, very cool item. So my magic at the moment is 640. Oh, 1,000. I'm not sure why that's. I'm not sure how the math works, but yeah, 1,200 magicka. Kind of, I've seen a couple of mods which give like a unique appearance to this robe. I kind of wish I had one installed. I wonder if it's too late. Although, I do quite like this particular robe. I have worn it previously. Should I change that now? I won't worry about it right now because I don't need to wear it. I have enough magicka most of the time. And the sun damage is a bit annoying. I wonder if you could like resist magicka as you equip it, like you would maybe with the Boots of Blinding Speed. I wonder if that would work. It's a very cool item. It's something to experiment with. Huntsman Axe. And here's the other exit. So the ruins of Rimhull are just kind of an icy cave then, I guess. An icy grotto. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, I think this enchantment was a very good idea. Fortifying my agility means I miss less. Fortifying my strength means I hit a lot harder. Yeah, cool. Happy with that. Alright, back to the village up here somewhere. Once we deal with this little guy. Trapped your soul. I need your soul, sorry. Oh, where? Oh, in there. Recharge this with that. I'll use up all these souls. Yeah, okay, I'll try and capture the souls of some more Reiklings then. If they only fill up, I've got plenty of greater souls, and I'll need the... I don't want to run out of charge in a dire situation. Quite a hard hill to climb.
I can't help you. Got healed elsewhere.
Oh, no, I'm not here about that. It's about your son. Remember? You sent me to go rescue your son? Because I'm wearing a different hat. That's near. Oh, yes, High Elf. I'm sorry, I was just thinking of my boy, Timval. Oh, innocent Timval. Always reading his books about necromancy and messing around with his weird alchemy ingredients over there, such as a human heart. An old man's anguish. Let's speak to him about that. Please, High Elf, what news of my son Timval? Timval? Yeah, his body was at the bottom of the well. I gave him a proper Nordic burial. Proper Nordic burial, you know, with the big stones and a bit of a fire, and said some words. Proper Nordic burial down there. He's fine, but he's dead. I mean, he's fine in the way that no, he is dead though. Dead. So it is as I feared. Well, at least now I know the truth. Thank you so much, High Elf. Without my son for company, I feel I shall soon wither and pass, but so be it. I will soon see my wife and my son again in the afterlife. Again, my thanks. I don't have much to offer as a reward, but I want you to have these. The pelts of a snow bear I killed many years ago. Brynjulfur at Thirst can forge them into special armor for you. Thanks again, kind Siltonalia. Cool, I knew there was something to do with the pelts. Oh, they're the only ones I have here. But I have more at Castle. Okay. Cool. Let's go there next. However, I'm going to have to take a quick break and come back to this.
Well, here's a fine one. Speak freely.
Okay, where was I? Let's go to the forge and talk about these pelts. I want to know what I'm dealing with. It is the morning now as well. Or shall we continue going around house to house? Maybe let's do that. Let's be methodical. I guess this one's next. Urna the Quiet. Urna the Quiet is apparently not home. I think a lot of these assets are from the Skyrim Home of the Nords mod. Or Tamriel data, it's all combined now, isn't it? But these assets are great. I wouldn't mind going to Skyrim at some point in this LP. I have it installed. I've tested it and it works. It'd be cool to maybe just go on a little sightseeing tour. In the future, maybe. I love these wall baskets. They're cool. Anyway, Erna's not at home. There's nothing I want to steal from her. Oh, that's quite good. I won't steal from them yet. Icemane's hut. Who's Icemane? What armor's that? Excuse me, excuse me. Rissy Icemane. What is it you ask of this Skarl? Skarl. We are the Skarl. What are the rumours around town? What's going on? Wolves are fine creatures, but some can be diseased, and they become a danger to us all. Okay, that's very, very boring. Little secret, maybe? No? No. Here's the shaman. You don't really have anything to say. Settled here many generations ago. Cool, nice furniture though in here.
Oh, gotta get these wolf guts off my britches. Got any ideas?
No, you're on your own with that. Good luck. What on earth is that? How are you managing to grow a foxglove in your house here? It's obviously quite happy by the window. You must be keeping it warm. Very impressive. Next up, let's head over here. I think this is the smith, isn't it?
Winking at the honey jar again.
Snedbrewer. First of all, can you repair all of this stuff for me? Thank you. Do you have much money? Oh, he's loaded. I have one of those and one of those. Go on, amazing deal for you for all of your money. Oh, but are you not who I speak
A pleasure,
to?
madam.
He said something about the smith being able to do something with bear pelts, didn't he? I didn't do it myself, do I? Wolves? Bears? I don't know. I'll leave my pelts by here for later. Maybe it was someone else I talked to. I thought he said something. Well, he said something about the smith or something, and I just assumed it was this guy. I might be wrong. Let's continue on our way. Maybe we'll work it out. Rigmore's hut. Rigmore Halfhand. What do you know about Ghostgate? Oh, didn't know there's quite a lot of Ghost Gate. Is the gate citadel of Ghost Fence ordinated and point armored garrisons. Ghost Gate sits astride the only gap through which monstrous hosts of Dagothr might emerge from Red Mountain to threaten the rest of Morrowind. The Ghost Fence itself is a colossal magical artifact that completely encircles Red Mountain and prevents the Blight from spilling its corruption across Vvardenfell. Quite knowledgeable is Rigmore. What about Raven Rock? I've heard that's where these people have been settling recently, tearing the rock from the ground. This is not good. I wouldn't know anything about that. Services. Weapon. So, yes, Nedbeer's the smith. Bronrod the Roarer. I don't think I've spoken to him. An alchemist, maybe. Looks like. Doesn't look like he has anything interesting to say. Spells, though. Here we go. What do we have here? A few. Burden, shield, blind invisibility. I don't think I have the invisibility spell, do I? Reflect, I've got that. Resist Magicka. What a weird spell. Paralyze 5 seconds on touch, but 4 times. What's the advantage of that? Maybe that helps bypass a resistance to paralyze, because you have to do a check for every single one of them. That's probably it. That's quite cool. That's worth testing. Although if it's getting reflected, I suppose if it gets reflected multiple times on you, it doesn't matter. It's all 5 seconds. I could do something better myself than that spell, though. Disappointed. I was hoping he'd have better spells on him. Oh, he's got a lot of cool potions, though. Fortify health. Restore Magicka. I'll have both of those. And a couple of unique ingredients here. Fire shield's good, fortify health is good. Fortify agility is okay. Frost shield is good. Fortify health. Fortify strength. Have those ingredients. Oh, and will you buy? What would you buy off me? I have this emerald. That's it, I think.
Thanks to you.
Well, no thanks to you. Nice guy. Load of other ingredients here that he's not selling. Oh, there's a ladder there. Does that go anywhere? Oh no, it's just leaning against the wall. Okay, next up we have Ingmar's house. Very dark. All these houses. Doesn't look like anyone's home. Bare armor. Just Some Nordic clothing. Okay, nothing really of note in here. That's the Great Hall. And is that everything? It is. Well, there we go. We've explored Skarl Village, and we've found a load of ancient Nordic silver battle axes. They're very good weapons, very expensive. And the Mantle of Woe, value 10,000. Okay, pretty cool. I guess from here we should be heading to closest stone, because we don't have any leads on finding Captain Carius. Now, my only map to go on is this. Oh, I can't. I'm trying to move this, my world map there. I can't while this is open. So, like, if I go to the river and follow it down to where it splits, the Windstone should be nearby. That's the best way to do it, I suppose. Yeah, let's head over there. We have no other leads. What? I'm carrying all this stuff now, aren't I? I could teleport. Let's leave a stash here. I'm really slow carrying all of this as well. Let's see how honourable these Skarl are. I'll just leave these weapons here, and hopefully they're here when we get back. I don't want to lay them all out individually. Alright. Let's go to the river, south until it forks, and then between the forks of the river we should find one cave. And when we get there, I'll read a bit of Avar Stonesinger and see if it gives us some context to what we're doing. Or maybe I should read it now, and maybe it'll explain which... yeah, maybe I should. So I imagine it'll go through all the different stones. Maybe it'll talk about a certain one first, and I want to read... I'll do it in order if I can. Oh, before I read this, I need to get another drink. Okay, be right back. Okay, then. Let's start the story of Avar Stonesinger. Sit quietly, child, and listen, for the story I tell you is a story of the ages. But what is it, grandfather? Is it a story of heroes and beasts? The grandfather looked patiently at the child. He was growing into a fine boy. Soon he would see the value in the stories, the lessons that were taught to each generation. Just listen, child. Let the story take root in your heart. Thanks for that, Tony. In a time before now, long before now, when the Skarl were new, there was peace in the land. The sun was hot and the crops grew long, and the people were happy in the peace that the Allmaker had provided. But the Skarl grew complacent and lazy, and they took for granted the... My cat is going nuts in the background. Apologies. Tony, shush now. Where was I? The Skarl were complacent and lazy, and they took for granted the lands and all the gifts that the Allmaker had given them. They forgot, or chose not to remember, that the adversary is always watching, and that he delights in tormenting the Allmaker and his chosen people. So we have the Allmaker and the adversary. I don't know who the adversary is meant to be. I don't know who the Allmaker is, but the adversary's an interesting development. And so it was that the adversary came to be among the Skarl. The adversary has many aspects. He appears in the unholy beasts and the incurable plague. I see, he's just anything bad. At the end of seasons, we all know him as Thartarg, the World Devourer. Isn't World Devourer, isn't Alduin called that? I wonder if there are any parallels here with like the myths you hear in Skyrim, the game. Don't know. But in these ages, he came to be known as the Greedy Man. Okay. The Greedy Man, that is what we call him, for to speak his name would certainly bring ruin on the people. Lived among the Skarl for many months. Perhaps he was once just a man, but when the adversary entered into him, he became the Greedy Man, and that is how he is remembered. So is the adversary, that's not the real name, maybe they won't speak the true name, and the adversary is just like another like title he has, I don't know. It came to be one day that the powers of the Skarl left them. The strength left the arms of the warriors, and the shaman could no longer summon the beasts to their side. The elders thought that surely the Allmaker was displeased, and some suggested that the Allmaker had left them forever. It was then that the Greedy Man appeared to them and spoke. You of the Skarl have grown fat and lazy. I have stolen the gifts of your Allmaker. I have stolen the oceans, so you will forever know thirst. I have stolen the lands and the trees and the sun, so your crops will wither and die. I have stolen the beasts, so you will go hungry. And I have stolen the wind, so you will live without the spirit of the All-Maker. And until one of you can reclaim these gifts, the Skarl will live in misery and despair, for I am the Greedy Man, and that is my nature. And the Greedy Man disappeared. Just poof. Like that, I imagine. The members of the Skarl spoke for many days and nights. They knew that one of them must retrieve the gifts of the Allmaker, but they could not decide who it should be. I cannot go, said the elder, for I must stay to lead the Skarl and tell our people what is the law. Well, I cannot go, said the warrior, for I must protect the Skarl. My sword will be needed in case the Greedy Man reappears. They're all just making excuses. Well, I cannot go, said the shaman, for the people need my wisdom and stuff. I must read the portents and offer my knowledge. It was then a young man called Avar lifted his voice. He was strong of arm and fleet of foot, though he was not yet a warrior of the Skarl. I will go, said Avar, and the Skarl laughed. Hear me out, the boy continued. Hear me out, calm down. I'm not yet a warrior, so my sword will not be needed. I cannot read the portents, so the people will not seek my counsel. And I am young, and not yet wise in the ways of the law. I will retrieve the gifts of the Allmaker from the Greedy Man. If I cannot, I will not be missed. The Skarl thought on this briefly, and decided to let Avar go. It was true, he will not be missed if he died. He left the village the next morning to retrieve the gifts. No one likes Avar. That's my impression so far. Avar first set out to... Okay, here we go. This is where we're going first. We're going to do this in order. Avar first set out to retrieve the gift of water. So he travelled to the Waterstone. It was there the Allmaker first spoke to him. Okay. Go to the Waterstone and then travel west to the sea and follow the swimmer to the waters of life. Now, so we're going to the west coast. Okay. So, Avar walked to the edge of the ocean, and there was the swimmer, a black hawker, sent from the Allmaker. The swimmer dove into the waters and swam very far, and far again. Avar was strong though, and he swam hard. He followed the swimmer to a cave, swimming deeper and deeper, his lungs burning and his limbs exhausted. At last he found a pocket of air, and there, in the dark, he found the waters of life. Gathering his strength, he took the waters and swam back to the shore. Upon returning to the Waterstone, the Allmaker spoke. You have returned the gift of water to the Skarl. The oceans again will bear fruit, and their thirst will be quenched. Okay, let's start with that. The Waterstone, where's that then? Yeah, so it's about there. So, I'm thinking maybe we go back to the fort. And I've got that swimming helmet and amulet. We'll pick them up and travel, and that'll be a route that we haven't really travelled before. Also, I noticed this just a minute ago. What happened to my strength? How did my strength get damaged? No idea. Okay, alright then, back to the fort, I suppose. Should I take those axes? Maybe I'll take one of those axes to sell. Why is everything flying? God, I love this song. This is a track from Enderal, I think, isn't it? And it's incredible. I'm going to interrupt it now, though. Sorry. God, it feels so warm down south suddenly, doesn't it? Like in my mind, Fort Frostmoth was like quite chilly in the beginning, but now it feels sweltering. Sweltering. Can't say that word. Right, Zeno, do you have any money? Oh, you do have a bit of money. You like this axe? Can't really afford it. Anything I can buy back from you? You can have these drag greaves. These throwing axes. No, that'll do. Just give me all your money. Thank you.
Special prices just for you, Outlander.
Oh, thank you, Zeno. I appreciate it. Bogged up? Everything okay here? Good. So we need the Helm of Buoyancy. And that amulet, this little ring here. Right, I'll have to remember to take off all my armor before we put this ring on, or maybe I'll just risk it. Oh, I've got some ingredients. I got some things to leave here while we're here. And I could pick up the other pelts as well. Right, leave them all here. Don't want to take the drag greaves with me. Or this shield, really. All these axes. Oh, there's different types of throwing axe. Whoa, the hero ones are even better. We've got 40 points of damage from a throwing weapon. That's amazing. I've always said we should have gotten into marksman. I'd like to do a marksman character. Next character is going to be marksman. That'll be in like, I don't know, a decade's time by the time we finish this. Mantle of Woe. I don't need that with me right now, do I? I can leave that in here. I can leave this gauntlet behind. Claymore of Blinding. I'm not really using it. I'm going to leave it here for now. I'm kind of getting on okay as it is. Hang that by there. Okay. We should be good to go. I think this expansion would be really fun to play with like a survival mod installed. I'm not sure how it would work, so I'm not really role-playing it, but having to like prepare for this swimming mission where I'm going into the cold waters and I'd have to maybe make like a campfire on the shore, like swim there and do the mission and come back and be like trying to warm up before I freeze and really take like the climate of Solstheim seriously, I think would be quite fun. But we'll get enough of that when I play Skyrim. I do use Frostfall in Skyrim. I know there's like newer modern versions, survival mods for Skyrim, but for me, I've used Frostfall so much that I can't really use anything else. You can take a wolf, can't you? Yeah, he'll be fine. We've got quite a hike ahead of us. I'm going to try and take a bit more of a direct route rather than follow the coast. I must.
How does it feel to know death is near?
Cool. That was one cast of this gauntlet. This gauntlet is good. I think I made a good choice with this enchantment. Shine. Let's have a drink on our way. I need some health. So if I kind of use Beast Tongue first of all.
Still.
Hey!
Okay, I'm making short work of everyone.
Weren't expecting that, were you?
That was just a cub. Feel bad about that. But come on, we need to get moving. Not a friggin' price hag. Oh, bloody hell. Can I escape? Maybe. Surely another 3 hops. They can't keep up. Yeah, I think I lost them. There's Spriggan and a bear. Hang on. What are you doing, kids? Okay. So just checking on my cats. They're doing something. We'll run it. All just kind of turned around and looked at me, all conspiratorial. Obviously up to no good. Oh my god, you're still chasing me. These are... Sorry, I didn't mean to just whip your pants off. I thought this was like male armor that another Nord was wearing earlier, but they're just the common pants. Can I have them? Sorry, bit undignified, but what can I say? I want your pants. Right, come on then. Whew. That was close. They're scary, these people. They're quite powerful spells. I am weak to magic as well, being an Altmer. The Spriggan's here. How long have you been chasing me for? Right, there's a soul trapped.
That's all you got?
Oh, there. The third form has really high magic resistance. I couldn't cast any spells on it then. Right, let's keep going. We've never been here before. Who the hell? I have a feeling they're not friendly, and I don't want to. Don't feel like introducing myself, so I'll leave them be. I think. I think we're heading for about here-ish. Well, this is a conspicuous looking barrow. Should we check it out? That's the most difficult one so far. Vvardenfell Barrow? Let's have a look. Oh, it's locked. It's exciting. It is dark. My illusion skill is only 35. I thought it was way higher than that. Wow. It's a minor skill as well. It's my worst minor skill. I guess I don't really use any illusion spells apart from my light spell. Right, this looks like a standard looking barrow, not a modded one. It shouldn't take too long. Ow. What are you hitting me with? Ah, that was close. A dragon servant. A frost dragon tan. Oh, it was hurting me when I hit it as well because it was giving itself a frost shield. 10 points for 5 seconds. That's 50 points of damage. Yeah, that's nasty. Dragon Scale Tower Shield. It's a very good capacity on that. Another one. Okay. Okay, ow. I really don't like them, they hurt quite a lot. Fire damage. That's good. Shame that because I think all of these, they're going to be resistant to frost damage. Fire damage might be quite good, and that's 50 points of it. 10 points for 5 seconds. Not bad. That might be quite a good weapon. And I could use it with a shield. What's up with God, what's up with all the dragon servants in here? Was he unarmed? Let me check the other way. I don't want to get surrounded. Oh, this way's clear. Two of them. Oh, I'm dead. I'm actually dead. Damn. Okay. Two of them, I'll have to take them out at a distance, I think. Wait, where am I? Oh, I didn't save after killing this guy.
Ha! I think you're bleeding!
And then there's another one with no weapon.
Just stand still!
And then there's two. God, how did he hurt me so much? What happened? I wasn't paying attention. Okay. What am I looking at? Oh!
I've had enough of you!
No!
That's all you've got!
Heal!
This what you want, huh?
Okay, I have a lot of various katanas now. The Tanto. The Tantos don't do much damage. Well, I don't know if it's a duration effect. I don't know if it stacks. I feel like it does because I feel like that was stacking on me. I'll keep them all for now. Right, I need to recharge my absorb health gauntlet. Let's save it. What did I see through here though? Oh, I don't like this. I thought this was just a nice, normal, friendly barrow. What the hell is that? It's a dragon statue. Stalrim. Stalrim short sword. That's very good for us. Rubbish capacity on it, though. The gold I don't care so much about. Well, I'm saving it before I take it. Huh. Okay, nothing. Oh, some of these have to be cursed. I don't need them. I can live without the gems. More Stalrim here. I need to work out how to do something with these. Don't like this. What the hell? Can you see that? Can you see that in there? I think that's an actual dragon. And these were dragon servants. That's the dragon priest. Pull chain. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to. I mean, it's just, it feels like it's giving me a look. A good look at what's coming up. And giving me the choice. And, I don't know. I don't often feel intimidated playing Morrowind, but right now I do. Look, we've got business elsewhere at the moment. I think we're gonna... And if you couldn't tell, it is creeping around at the moment. I think we're gonna creep back out of here. And come back at a later date. Because the Draga, they've been tough already, but that is a... I don't think I could kill all of those dragon servants alone. There's like, what, 5 of them in there? That would be tough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus the dragon priest. Who knows how tough he is. Plus the dragon? I don't know. That feels like a pay grade above where we're at the moment. Let's take our little Stalrim short sword. Oh, I could do a little... I've got to make a sketch of this, though, before we leave. Pencil drawing. Doesn't really look as grand and intimidating in my drawing. It looks kind of goofy. Oh well. Bring the brightness down, make it a bit more dramatic. Like that, and I'll bring the fog in. Oops, come on, just one. Just one, I want fog 8. There we go. Actually, I think I want fog 7. Like that. Okay, yeah, cool. Okay. That's good enough for me. Let's take our treasure and get the hell out of here. This place is terrifying. Right, remember where this is. We'll come back here at some point. But right now, oh, it's near. There we go. It's near the shipwreck up on the hill. Really, I could do without this right now. I didn't really need your soul either. I'll recharge something with that right now. Oh. Oh, that's okay. I can stay there. Hey, it's a giant. Ah! That, I think, might be our stone. On the Mosering Mountains. Is this it? It is. Here we go. And here comes the weather. Let's wrap up. Okay, I think that's about all I have time for today. Gosh, the weather really has turned. This is going to make swimming in this frigid ocean even more difficult, even grimmer than it would have been already. Anyway, but that will be next time. Yeah, I don't know how long this episode's been. I think it's been a bit of a long one, actually. We've done a lot, haven't we? Feels like we've done a lot. Anyway, I've got to go. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.